Let's get this rodeo going here, folks. Hey, and I didn't learn anything right there. Woo, that's a rodeo now. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. What a day, what a day, what a day. I took New Year's Eve off and ended up with 1,843 hogs for 2025. My goal was to catch one more than I caught last year. I don't remember exactly what that number was, but it was 940 something or 960. I'd have to go back and look, but I knew I blew by that months and months ago. So I just kept going, and then New Year's Eve I took the night off, and then yesterday I caught in 7 traps. Set my alarm to get up this morning, but forgot to turn it on. And it is now 8:30 in the morning. And headed to the first of 7 traps. I've got Mike, he's out helping load up at the airport trap and the Kindle trap, which are in the complete opposite direction that I'm going. I'm headed over to Logan's property to load a big old boar out of a boar buster, and we're just gonna drive all day long. I probably won't get back till late afternoon. So y'all stick around and let's go load some hogs. We'll see y'all in a bit. Well, we made it out here to the double trap. Mike, I called Mike to have him meet me out here. We've got us a good load in here. We're gonna get backed up, but if you guys watch back on one of my videos where my Toyota, not this Toyota, but my other Toyota, ended up in the bottom of Lake Texoma, I said anything and everything can go wrong, will go wrong. Well, I'm about to show you guys that exact scenario. And I pulled up, and here's a tire sitting off over here, and I knew something wasn't right. Here we got this. That's not good when you have all that. My trailer's half this size. So we're out in the middle of nowhere and got an ordeal here. The hub is trashed. So we are going to get me loaded up. I'll back up, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, we'll have to completely unload it. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know if that Toyota's gonna haul all that. We may have to pull your trailer off to the side. Well, let's have a look at some of these hogs. I don't want to get them too riled up. Boy, she's about to drop about a bunch. Yeah, guys, so last night the idea was to catch one in that center trap in there, which I did. It looks like a dandy. Oh yeah, he's a stud. And then I was waiting on several others to come in that I could drop the double gates on. Well, I ended up with this big old group that showed up, and there was more of them, but because the way everything was situated, I just decided to go ahead and drop and catch all I could, because this is a Harris ranch and there are hogs everywhere. So even though I missed a few on the outside, I won't have any issues catching again here. So, all right, well, we're gonna do what we got to do to get this situated, and we'll pick back up here in a second. Yeah. Yep, it isn't going anywhere.
We're gonna be able to crank that up with all them in there?
That's a dang good question.
That's a bunch of weight.
Probably not. Probably not. Oh boy, probably not. Yeah, we'll let's get up there on the concrete or on the rocks and go from there. All right. Is that a block up underneath the awning by that cable barrel? Well, what we're trying to do, folks, is we got to get these trailers jacked up and unhooked, and we're going to use Mike's Chevy to haul this trailer, because don't know if this Toyota will haul that many. I'm not sure yet. My other one would, but I'm not sure about this one. And we're about to have, let's see, 33 in there. That's a big old chunk. Let me set this up, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up my airbags, raise the truck up with the airbags, and then we'll lower down the jack and then see how that works. No, when you drive a little pickup like this, it won't get stuck anywhere in the world hardly. It's not exactly the biggest truck in the world either. I have airbags on both of them. Can you see it going up, Braxton? All right. We don't know if this is going to work, but because there is a lot of weight on the front end of this trailer. It's feeling it now. What I gotta do, crank it up to about right there. We're gonna let the air back out of the airbags and let the truck shrink back down. There we go. Pretty slick. That's a pig trapper right there. I think that's the only way we're going to get without grabbing a jack. Pull up and get out of the way. Hey, that was pretty slick. I ain't gonna lie. There. Did it go on there? It sure did. Second try. Let's just put them on the front of the tongue here. Now let's set them back here with this other trailer, because we'll end up needing them with a jack back here. Jack that whole side up. You have your straps for the gates, for the panels. You can carry that, and I think this is what I need. Does the other side work? No, this side. So this is two sets in a row where this light's gone out. That's wild. All right, folks. Well, we're hooked up and we're going to go down here and we're going to attempt to try to get all these loaded. So hang on. We'll be there in a second. All right. Get this rodeo going here. Matlack called a while ago, harassing me a little bit just because we caught 7 traps last night. He had dropped some off a while ago. Had some little ones. Told me, he said, you know, any little ones you got, he goes, I told John just to, you know, put them in a pen and I'll come get them and pick them up later. So we've got anything that I can't get rid of to Dakota, then
Matlack will take them.
Yep, he'll pick them up. You may have to come back another 6 inches. Yeah, well, this one, if you just come back enough to where this one will open to here, I mean, you can jackknife it some, but that side over there is easy to move out of the way. Yeah, we can work with that. All right, I'll come over to your side, Braxton, and help you out and show you how to do it. Man, that's a good board. So Braxton, what we're going to end up doing is you push this button here, and that releases that, and so you can pull the slack out. Okay. All right, and you let go of it, it locks it up. But what we're going to do is when we open up this panel, you and me are going to grab this panel, and we're going to pull this panel all the way to back here. All right, and it's going to take both of us. It doesn't really matter. You're let us go first. Yeah, let's open this up just in case. And then let's only put a couple in there. They're on the other side, so we're good. And what we'll do is we'll pull this one back some. There we go, because we want to be able to shut that gate. You always want to run, you want to have it like straight through. So right here, you come through, you hook it on, and then pull it. And you want to make sure you go through there, because if it's out here, then you lose some of your tension. But that's what we want right there. All right, now Braxton, you're going to run the gate. When we yell shut it, shut it. It doesn't matter if there's a bunch more coming. Okay. Yeah, if it doesn't shut, then you can just put your foot up there, but it should. We don't have it tied up super duper tight. And they should run right around and go in. Hip, 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 hip. Yep, if she does, let's just load her first. Oh boy, that was close. If she goes by herself, yeah. Yep, yep. Well, it's getting warm out here, folks. I'm gonna take this sweatshirt off. I saw over at Muddy Feet TV, Jeff, he put out his 2025 year in review with all of his catches, and he ended up catching 600 for the year, which is absolutely phenomenal. I deleted 78 gigabytes of data off of my phone that had all of my catches for 2025, but they are all on my Facebook page, every single one of them. You guys could watch all of those if this is your thing. Okay. Braxton, go ahead and shut that door. We'll load that one. We can move that one single around. I mean, they all got to get moved around anyway. All right. Open her up and let's go again. Only 16 more to go. Oh, you came and loaded last night, Mike. These guys aren't interested in fighting. Hold on. Okay. Okay, go ahead and shut it. Go ahead and shut it. No, but it's the next biggest one of that one. I don't know if you noticed, but my cord got ate. It's dangling off of the drop trap, and the other end is over there, and they have chewed it up.
Do what?
All right. I got sidetracked with Braxton talking. That cord over there. No, oh, I had a plan, all right. That wasn't it. That was not the plan. You learn something new every day, and I didn't learn anything right there. Learn what not to do. Yeah, you're not cutting through again. No, you're coming next, Boar. We just opened these panels all the way up and back right up to that gate. She knows she's got to go. Oh, boy. I got a tooth to my hiney. I got a tooth to my hiney. They hooked me in my wallet. That's not fun. And that sucker, I felt him go right through the panel, right into my rear end. All right, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right. Well, maybe it'll go a little, well, we still got that hamp that's just a real pain in the rear. I'm not going to open this gate this time. Well, it's going to be something to get her turned around. Come on, turn around. Turn around. I think you're good to reach your hands in there. You got gloves on. Yeah, they did. And I don't know how to deal with that. 2 inches at a time. There we go. Now, Braxton, if we get like about 3 of those size that look like, we can do 3 or 4 of them. I know you're thinking about it, you little. That hamp's a sow. I thought that was a boar. And she's got some darn teeth on her. You got any spare cords in your truck? That's good. Oh, if that hamp will go in. Braxton, watch this hamp. Scare you? Yeah. That's a lot of sows. All right, Braxton. Oh, shoot. That's why they're not loading up. Sows. How's those allergies treating you in the dust? Come on, y'all are right there. Come on. Hip, hip. Hopefully she'll get in there. There we go. She'll make a pass here in a second and run right in. No, I don't think so. You guys go get in a trailer, you can have some fresh water. Oh, no, you don't. Get back over there. Oh no! She threw it way out there. You sorry dog, you. You threw the pole way out there. Let's see if I can fish this pole back. I don't know if we need it yet. Come on. Yep. It's all right. It knows it's safe in there. Come on, go get in the trailer. Come on, sweethearts, let's go. Come on. Oh. Yeah. No, you still got a little fight left in you. All right, hey, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just push this corner panel inward, so it's gonna go out there, but it's gonna be a straight wall right into the trailer.
Push this one in? Yeah,
we'll push. You push in, and I'll pull back to make it easier. All right, ready? Oh. I say I'm gonna pull. I'm not on the ground, but I'm not moving. That's smaller than it was. We'll give that a try for a minute. Jeff over at Muddy Feet, he'd have had this trap tore apart in shrinking panel by panel, and I've never done it. I'm not gonna. All right, shut it. Boy, that's going to be a load in the front. Yeah, she's the fighter. I don't know. Yeah, you might. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, let's just go with that. All right, let's see if we can't squash her up front. Where's that? I'll probably put that in the Toyota. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, we've been going at it for 30 minutes. There's only 2 left in that group. Yeah. I think some more will go with her. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip. She'll go back in now. No, not yet. Now I know. I'm on the downwind side of all the dust. Here, Braxton, you can shake the bag when they get in this corner right there. Maybe get them to move out. All right, watch her, Braxton. If she'll go, I think a couple will go with her. But we're trying to get right in that little shade right there. All right, Braxton, shut it. Braxton, shut it. Shut it.
You're gonna put them up front too?
Yep, we're gonna have to. We can deal with these little ones, these other little ones, but I want to see if we can get this one. Oh, we'll get them loaded. All right, you ready to try this one? I'm holding you back a little bit. There you go. All right, let's just try to count for one more. Yeah, keep doing that, Braxton. Oh, you're not going that way. If she goes, Braxton, just shut it behind her, okay? You're so close. Well, they mangled that pole. We kind of got our money's worth out of it. I'm getting my 10,000 steps in today. You get behind me and so she doesn't get past me. Oh, I think we'll get her now, Braxton. Let me see if I can fish this green pole over here. Maybe I can push it to you. Ready?
I got it.
Okay. Come on, Hap. Let's go. Let's go, sweetheart. Come on. You know where you're going. Just go get in there. Well, she's got a couple more minutes and then she gets a ride to the smoker grill. I don't know what was worse, wrestling that boar stuck between the trailers the other day or this dumb one. Come on. Get in there. Gosh darn, she was headed straight for it. Man, I don't know how big that boar is, but he's giant. I ain't even paying attention to him. Come on, Sal, get in. I could climb over and open up that drop trap door and let him out with the rest of them. Come on, sweetheart. I know you're hot. All you gotta do is get in that trailer. If I hit it with her, she'll probably knock her over. Yep, it is short. All right, see if you can scoot up and get her. We have got to get her in there or shoot her and get this boar because these are all, they're in bad shape. Let's go, hip, hip, hip. All right.